So today is the 22nd of January 2024. It's 7:18 p.m. and I'm going to read out a Microsoft Word I found a few days ago called Lessons from 2022. And I wrote that Microsoft Word on December 28, 2022. I just found it randomly. I didn't know it existed, so that's cool. So the first one is friends or love category. And I wrote the people you care about don't necessarily care about you or your goals and dreams. Don't expect for a message, no one will message you. Don't invest in people too early. You think about them, but they don't think about you. Expect to be disappointed, even by people you deem as your best friends. Just because you feel something, even if you're confident about it, the other person may feel absolutely nothing. So all of this is regards to the band breaking up, and then it's all telling myself that, even though you're friends, even though you're smiling in front of each other, but no one cares about you, and then they don't care as much as they do. Even if they do, it's not as much as you think. People are always caring about themselves, and that's like a human thing to do. Like, do I care about myself or some other random person that I'm acquaintance to? Of course I'll choose me. Even unless it's your best friend, you've been friends for so long, you know everything about each other and whatever. Until you're very close, then yeah, it's fine to care about another person very well, but I think most people, we don't care about other people as much as ourselves. That's very normal. So in work, I wrote, stand up for yourself, demand a higher price, know your value and worth. I was afraid of asking for a higher price. People don't care about you, they just care about what you can do for them. I've always known this, but now I realize it. For example, you're a musician, you really care about the music. It means a lot to you. You live and die for it, but for the bar owners, they really don't. They really, really don't. Wow, this one is very, the same thing in regards to work when I work. I was too scared to ask. Only when after the band broke up, I realized, wow, I've been asking for so cheap. And then even when I kind of realized like, hey, I think we should ask for more because they tell us to do more. But I was still afraid. And then only after that whole thing happened, I'm like, why didn't I do it? And then they need me more than I need them, that kind of thing. And then there'll always be opportunities then. But at that time, I was like, I need to get every gig. I need to show my best and then give them a good offer or something. Then I was afraid lah. Even though I have a lot of opportunities already, but I just didn't believe that I did, or didn't believe I could get even more. So it's really, you can tell I was serious when I wrote down here, you'd live and die for it, but the bar owners, they really don't. They really, really don't. I had to type it again, just to emphasize that point. Okay, another one. If this person gives you bad vibes or doesn't treat you well, then you don't need to explain much. Just walk away. The effort to explain it is not worth it. Also regarding to some bar owners or maybe my ex-friend, I don't know who is this referring to. This category is for myself. F your feelings. Learn to communicate more. Ask for what you want. Think carefully about what you want to share. Don't be too personal. A simple habit goes a long way. Most of my problems were only in my imagination. It literally didn't happen. Don't assume. This was like, after the thing broke up. And then I also like, should I talk about it on Facebook or something? Post about how I feel about the band or whatever on Facebook, and then or just posting in Instagram in general. Then it's like maybe either those two of it, or most likely it's two of it. But I was referencing the band thing again. Yeah, and then a lot of my problems didn't happen. And more points is, learn to control your emotions or reactions. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. If I don't look at your Instagram, it's like you don't exist in my world anymore. F your phone, distractions, and social media. Don't be afraid to speak up your ideas, opinions, even if it's negative. Then, now I can tell, it's mostly more on Instagram. I don't know what happened in 2022. It's, the band broke up thing. Then, because before that, I was not using Instagram. Only after it broke up, then I was like, I went on Instagram again, and then, I was stalking too much at that point. And last point, don't let your thoughts take over. This is kind of short actually. And then at the end, I wrote goals for 2023. And I made a video. I'm guessing most likely I made that video first before I even knew this existed. So this may or may not line up with the actual video. I know I made a video on goals. I always do that. So this one I wrote in 2022. And then I guess it's right after I wrote this one because I didn't touch this in a long time, 2 years already. So 2023 goals, after I wrote this most likely, I believe so. So I wrote down genuinely happy. At least earn 800 a month. At that point, if I add everything, I already made that much. But I guess I was thinking of teaching only. So don't overthink, build good habits, sleep early, walking, exercise. Don't overwork, stop being sad. Actually enjoy waking up. Don't get sucked into technology. Generally, no grudges towards anyone. Actually have a purpose. Actually enjoy something. Do something meaningful. Stop comparing. Stop caring so much. Don't stalk. Don't expect. Lower your expectations. I now I'm looking. It's not really like, oh, I want 5,000 subscribers or something. So I don't think this will line up to that goal video at all. This is all just for little notes for myself. It's all like, don't know what's the word. It's like very simple. Oh, don't stalk and don't whatever. And then I was like hoping I wouldn't do something stupid or hold on to this for a long time. Even now today, 2 years later, I still hold on to it. I was just literally thinking about this ban issue like a few hours ago, and then this is, yeah, it's disappointing. Generally happy. At least the money thing, yeah, that was okay. And then all of the things that I wrote here, don't overthink, I did that. Build good habits, I don't have that. Overwork, I've done that. I'm still sad, but now it's not as bad. Actually enjoy waking up. I guess so. And then I'm stuck into technology, and then I still have grudges, and then the grudges are even worse than before. And then I don't even know my purpose now. What do I enjoy? Now at least, okay, I enjoy drums a little bit more, and then, and then do something more meaningful. I don't even know what's meaning at this point. Stop comparing. At least that one, I a little bit tone it down. It's like I compare whoever I want to compare to, Now it's like better. That improved. Stop caring so much. That one, I also need to figure it out. Don't stalk. Now it's getting better. Don't expect. Yeah, that also improved and lower my expectations. I think it's still pretty high, but this one, I just have a big gap in the space and it felt very long. But this one is actually very short. And then it's all like, in terms of when a band broke up, I'm writing about that, and then, fake friends and whatever. And then the other half of it is like, after the band broke up, then I was in that phase of, oh, I'm stalking them, I want to know what they're doing and whatever. And then, so all of these points are like in reference to the band, or don't stalk them, and then try and get myself under control, and then like don't overthink everything, and then don't let this ruin your life. I was so scared of that, and then for a while it actually did. So these are lessons from 2022.